Imagine waking up with no bed, no house, no toilet, no doctor, no police, no clock, no phone, and no idea if something tried to eat your cousin during the night. That wasn't a survival challenge. That was just Tuesday. Because for ancient humans, a normal day wasn't boring. A normal day was basically a list of 47 ways to die before sunset. So today, let's follow one ordinary Stone Age human for one ordinary day and see how hard it was to survive doing absolutely normal things.
First problem? Waking up. Today, you probably wake up in a room, under a blanket, protected by walls, doors, locks, and the magical human invention called not sleeping on the ground. But our Stone Age guy wakes up in a temporary camp. Maybe under a rock shelter, maybe in a simple hut, maybe near a cave, maybe just close to a fire that hopefully didn't go out. And that fire matters. Because fire is not just cozy. Fire is heat, light, protection, cooked food, and the closest thing you have to a security system. If the fire died during the night, congratulations. Your morning now begins with cold, darkness, and the possibility that something with teeth got way too close. Second problem? Breakfast. There is no fridge, there is no cereal, there is no delivery app where a tired caveman can order mammoth nuggets with extra sauce. If you want food, somebody has to find it, catch it, dig it up, crack it open, or risk eating the wrong berry and becoming a warning story for children. And this is where ancient life gets annoying, because food is everywhere, and also not everywhere. Some plants are edible. Some are useless. Some make you sick. Some make you extremely sick. And some look almost exactly like the ones that are safe. So ancient humans had to learn from experience, memory, observation, and sometimes from the worst scientific method possible. Hey, Grug ate the shiny red berry, and now Grug is making weird noises. Maybe don't eat that one.
And no. Ancient people probably didn't just sit around all day doing nothing. Even without modern jobs, life was full of work. Someone had to gather plants. Someone had to check traps. Someone had to make tools. Someone had to watch children. Someone had to collect firewood. Someone had to repair clothing, prepare food, carry water, clean hides, and make sure the group didn't accidentally camp next to a very angry animal. So yes, there were no offices, but there was still work. The difference is, if you mess up your email today, your boss gets annoyed. If you mess up in the Stone Age, your tribe might not eat.
Now let's say Nook leaves camp to find food. Bad idea. Actually, necessary idea. But still bad. Because outside the group, a human is not very impressive. No claws, no thick fur, not very fast, not very strong, terrible natural armor. Basically a nervous meat stick with opinions. But humans had something better than claws. They had each other. A lone human is vulnerable. A group of humans can track, throw, shout, plan, surround, scare, carry, remember, and rescue. This is why being separated from the group was one of the worst things that could happen. The Stone Age didn't need monsters. Being alone was already scary enough.
Now, were ancient humans being attacked by giant predators every 5 minutes? Probably not. Animals usually don't want an injury. A wounded predator can't hunt, and that's a serious problem. But that doesn't mean predators weren't dangerous. Big cats, wolves, hyenas, bears, crocodiles, snakes, and other animals could absolutely ruin your day if you were alone, injured, young, old, careless, or in the wrong place at the wrong time. The real danger wasn't constant action movie attacks. It was uncertainty. That sound in the bushes? Could be wind. Could be lunch. Could be something that thinks you are lunch. And in a world with no streetlights, no emergency numbers, and no hospital, probably fine was not a great survival strategy. Let's say Nock escapes the scary bush noise. Great. But while running, he cuts his foot on a sharp rock. Today, that's annoying. You clean it, cover it, maybe complain about it for 2 days. In the Stone Age, a small injury could become a serious problem. Because your feet are your transportation, your legs are your escape plan, your hands are your tools, and your body is basically the only equipment you own. A bad cut could get infected. A twisted ankle could slow you down. A broken bone could make you dependent on the group. And if the group was moving, injured people needed help, care, food, and protection. This is one of the most important things about ancient humans. Survival wasn't just toughness, it was cooperation. Next problem, water. Modern humans are spoiled. We turn a handle and clean water appears like magic. Ancient humans had to know where water was, how far it was, whether it was safe, whether animals were using it, and whether something dangerous was waiting near it. Because water attracts everyone. Humans want water. Deer want water. Predators know deer want water. So now the water hole is not just a water hole. It's a meeting point for thirsty animals, nervous humans, and extremely patient teeth. And even if the water looks clean, that doesn't always mean it is clean. So yes, finding water was important, but approaching water without thinking could be a very fast way to stop needing water forever. Now, the day gets worse, because the sky does not care about your plans. Too cold? You need fire, shelter, clothing, body heat, and calories. Too hot? You need shade, water, timing, and luck. Rain can ruin fire. Wind can make cold worse. Snow can hide tracks. Heat can make long walks dangerous. And the worst part is, ancient humans couldn't check the weather app and say, looks like death around 4 p.m. They had to read clouds, wind, animal behavior, seasons, and experience. The environment was not background decoration. The environment was one of the main characters. And sometimes, it was the villain. If Nox survives the day, he still has to survive the night. And night is when everything becomes harder. You can't see well, you get cold, the fire needs fuel, children need protection, food smells can attract animals, and every little sound becomes suspicious. Crack, was that a branch? Crack, was that another person? Crack, was that something slowly deciding which one of you looks easiest to drag away? This is why the group matters again. Some sleep, some watch, some keep the fire alive, some listen. A safe night is not just luck, it's teamwork. So, yes, a normal Stone Age day could kill you. But here's the part people often forget. Ancient humans were not stupid. They were not just confused people running around with rocks. They knew their land. They knew animal tracks. They knew seasons. They knew useful plants. They knew dangerous places. They knew how to make tools, control fire, share food, teach children, care for the injured, and survive in environments where most modern people would panic in about 12 minutes. Their world was dangerous, but they were not helpless. Every normal day was a test, and every generation that survived passed down the answers. So the next time your Wi-Fi is slow, remember Nock. He had no internet, no shoes, no fridge, no doctor, and something growled at him before breakfast. And somehow, he still made it to tomorrow. But surviving one day is easy compared to surviving the thing that hunted humans for thousands of years. Next time, we'll ask a much scarier question. Why didn't predators eat
every human.